On a night just like any other night in Ponyville, deep in the Everfree Forest, legends say there is a stone that can give a creature incredible powers. But what's this? The stone's been stolen! Who will be able to solve this crime?
Detective Terrahoof is on the case.
Yes, Detective Terrahoof is on the case.
Yeah, that's just what I said.
Hey, who's narrating here?
I'm pretty sure it's me who narrates myself, but in my mind.
But you're taking crime by the hooves.
Yeah, I'm solving a crime. Narrators like you should be in a superhero show.
Fine, I didn't like you anyways. Huh.
Excuse me? Jerk. I have been called here to find a legendary stone of some sort. However, this is not the only crime I'll be solving. I'll also have to review Rarity Investigates. Wait, another Rarity episode? Wow, another Rarity episode. Kinda feels like a continuation since we start at the Canalot Boutique where Rarity has a new set of fashion from a detective named Shadow Spade, until disaster strikes.
Hey guys!
Always making an entrance, that one. So we see that Rainbow will kind of fly with the Wonderbolts, but being a reserve. But at least it's what she dreamed of, flying with the Wonderbolts. It's also nice to see Sassy Saddles being more polite than before. And then Rainbow goes crazy again, just like she does every time she sees someone famous she likes. Except this time it's another Wonderbolt named Wind Rider. I'm sure he won't be the problem of the episode.
She just might beat your record.
Really now?
Oh, I'm nowhere near as good as you. A little practice and you'll be beating records in no time.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Phillies.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious what's going to happen the rest of the episode. The next day at the Wonderbolts practice, Spitfire's mom is apparently sick, so she goes to check on her, and yet her mother appears later on. But who would do such a thing, you ask?
Maybe, so they could take her spot.
I mean, come on guys, really? The look Wind Rider gives to Dash and then calls her out, it's like he wants to get noticed or something! So it's up to Rarity and Rainbow Dash to solve the crime. Speaking of crimes, I should get back to me solving the crime. I had a long road ahead of me trying to figure out who would steal a legendary stone. I stood out on the docks to think about how this case went, when suddenly, she appeared.
Hiya, handsome. Why the long face?
Technically, horses have long faces. What do you want, Shadow?
I wanted to come check up on you.
Like the time you didn't hand in your check for the Mustang you were with?
You know, you could always be stable with me.
Well, you would always be horsing around. I don't have time for you, Shadow. I'm on a case.
Like a missing stone, for example?
How'd you know about the missing stone?
I heard you talking to yourself.
Oh, you heard that?
And it's in the papers, too.
What do you know about what's going on here?
Word on the street is some pony's at Sugar Cube Corner trying to pawn it for some cupcakes.
Pawning for cupcakes, you say? Sounds like trouble already. I'll see you later.
He always was so serious about his job.
So Rarity finds her first clue that happens to be Rainbow's maid. But what's funny is that, of course, since it's Rarity, she gets distracted from the curtains or talking to herself out loud. And usually things like these are always serious, with not a lot of comedy in it. So her next plan is to ask the guards some questions by doing a quick change and sweet talking to them. And it gets them to talk about a pony who gave them some cake. Which brings us to the next scene. But before we get to that, I decide to listen to Shadow and head to Sugar Cube Corner to look for more clues. And maybe have a drink while I'm at it. I'll have a chocolate milkshake. Shaken, not stirred.
I hear you're looking for clues about the missing stone.
Who wants to know?
Editor, the editor, at your service. And I think I can help you out.
Oh, really? How can I even trust a pony who bribes for sweets?
I can't help it. I have a sweet tooth. Eat it, eat it.
Okay, what do you got for me?
I only help with a price.
Fine.
Oh, those won't do.
Don't worry, these aren't actual bits. They're chocolate coins.
Okay, well, I found the stone on the ground and decided to pick it up, since it's nothing I've ever seen before. But Rarity saw it in my hooves, so she wanted it to make a trade, the stone for the gem. Of course, I went for the offer, That way, I can buy more sweets.
Ah, so Rarity has the missing stone. Thanks, editor. See you later.
Hey! This isn't chocolate coins! These are real bits!
Good thing I made it out of that sticky situation. He looks like some pony you don't want to get angry with his sweets. I soon hopped onto the train to Canterlot because Rarity wasn't in Ponyville, and the music on the train gave me a nostalgic feeling. So the clue is that there was chocolate on a white scarf, and there's only one pony that wears a white scarf, and it took Rarity almost a whole episode to figure it out. So it's up to Rainbow Dash to save the day, although since we're near the end of the episode, we'll just cut right to Rainbow bringing Spitfire back. And so, Rainbow had her chance in the spotlight with the Wonderbolts. As for me, Rarity didn't have the stone. The case was still on, and... So it was you who stole the stone? What's the reason for you stealing it? I never liked you anyway. Now I can bring this water stone to the Eevee in the forest so it can evolve into a Vaporeon just like it wants to. I'm Terrahoof, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, Eevee, I got the water stone. Now you can evolve into... Oh, come on, are you kidding me? I went through a lot to find this thing, you know.
Terrahoof!
Uh-oh. Ah! What's wrong with the bits I gave you? You could have bought some sweets!
But chocolate coins are my favorite!